Gentlemen, let's get brutally honest. How often do you wake up and think to yourself, something's missing from my mornings? I'm not just talking about energy for your workday. I'm talking about that natural sign of vitality, the one you used to count on without even thinking. For many men over 50, that once reliable part of morning life has quietly faded. And it doesn't just affect your body. It affects your confidence, your mood, even how connected you feel to your partner and yourself. Now here's the surprising part. You already have a tool sitting in your kitchen that could help turn this around. You use it almost every day. It's that simple cup of coffee. But I want you to imagine this. What if that morning coffee wasn't just a wake-up drink? What if it became a powerful way to improve circulation, support testosterone naturally, and rebuild confidence from the inside out? Jennifer Morgan, a urologist with over 25 years of experience helping men protect their prostate, restore healthy circulation, and feel strong in both body and spirit. Over the years, I've heard the same story again and again from men in their 50s, 60s, even 70s. Doc, my mornings just aren't the same. Is it just aging? And my answer is always the same. Aging plays a role, but circulation is their key. See, your blood vessels are like garden hoses. When you're young, they're flexible. Water flows strong, but after 50, those hoses start to stiffen. The inner lining produces less nitric oxide, which is the signal your vessels need to open up. Add in years of sugar spikes, stress, and fatigue, and suddenly those setiny arteries that matter most aren't delivering the way they should. And here's the catch. Plain coffee might give you a quick boost, but it's likewise circulation matters more than caffeine taping over a leaky pipe. Their real solution isn't just caffeine. It's giving your body the premium fuel. It needs to restore natural blood flow, balance hormones, and rebuild confidence. And the easiest place to start is by upgrading what your why circulation matters more than caffeine. Already doing every morning your coffee routine. Today, I'm going to show you 5 everyday ingredients that can transform your coffee into more than just a drink. Each one is backed by research. Each one is easy to find, and together they create a foundation for better circulation, energy, and vitality. Before we dive in, do me a quick favor. Tap that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a comment telling me where you're watching from. It helps this channel reach more men just like you, and it tells me you're serious about reclaiming your health. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have a step-by-step plan to turn your coffee into a natural performance booster. And trust me, once you understand how these small changes work inside your body, you'll never look at your morning cup the same way again. Now, let's talk about why mornings change so dramatically for men over 50. Because until you understand the real culprits, it's easy to believe the problem is just low testosterone or getting older. The truth runs deeper, and it's actually good news because it means there are things you can do starting today. First, circulation decline. Your arteries are like highways. In your 20s and 30s, traffic flows smoothly. But after 50, those roads narrow, small cracks form, and debris builds up. This is what doctors calendar dysfunction. The inner lining of blood vessels stops releasing enough nitric oxide, the chemical that tells vessels to relax and open. Without it, circulation slows down. And the very first place men notice is in their morning performance. Why? Because the arteries down there are thinner than a human hair. They're like the smallest side streets on your map. If a freeway clogs, you might not feel it right away. But when a tiny side street narrows, traffic halts immediately. Second, blood sugar spikes. Many men, 3 hidden mistakes draining vitality, start their morning with toast cereal or sugar in their coffee. Sounds harmless, right? But high blood sugar is like pouring acid on those delicate blood vessels. The Mayo Clinic has shown that chronically high glucose damages micro 3 hidden mistakes, draining vitality vessels, The exact ones that supply your energy and intimacy. One patient of mine, George, a 62-year-old retired engineer, used to blame low testosterone for his struggles. But when we checked his numbers, the real issue was sky-high morning blood sugar. Once he cut sugar in his coffee and added a healthier ingredient, within weeks, his energy steadied and his mornings improved. Third, stress hormones, cortisol. The estrous hormone naturally rises in the morning. That's normal. It helps you wake up. But if you're dehydrated or running on poor sleep, cortisol shoots higher than it should. And here's the kicker. Elevated cortisol directly suppresses testosterone production. So instead of waking up refreshed and confident, you wake up flat and tired. Many men blame their age, but really, it's a perfect storm of stress, chemistry, hijacking their mornings. Fourth, overlooked lifestyle habits. Let's be real. Decades of grabbing coffee on the go, skipping breakfast, sitting for long hours. It all adds up. You wouldn't expect a car to run smoothly on cheap gas and no oil changes. Yet so many men treat their bodies that way. Then they're shocked when circulation hormones and energy begin to sputter. The good news, none of these factors are irreversible. You don't need expensive prescriptions or gimmicky devices. You need to give your body back the raw materials it's been missing: nutrients, circulation support, and hormone-friendly fuel. And coffee, when upgraded with the right ingredients, becomes the perfect delivery system. In just a minute, I'll walk you through 5 powerful add-ins for your morning coffee that directly target these problems. One of them helps stabilize blood sugar, another boosts nitric oxide, another supports testosterone, and 2 more supercharge circulation and energy. Together, they turn an ordinary cup into a natural performance booster. Cinnamon and cocoa for blood flow. But first, let me ask you this. How do you usually take your coffee black with sugar with cream? Drop your answer in the comments, because the way you drink it now may be the key to knowing which upgrade will work best for you. Now that you know the reasons, mornings often change after 50. Let us focus on what you can actually do. Cinnamon and cocoa for blood flow. Want you to have practical steps. You can start tomorrow morning. Here are the first 3 ingredients that can turn your coffee into more than just a wake-up drink. Ingredient 1, cinnamon, the blood sugar stabilizer. Most men only think of cinnamon as something sprinkled in desserts, but science shows it has a powerful role in protecting your circulation. Real silent cinnamon helps regulate blood sugar and shields the small vessels that supply energy and intimacy. When sugar spikes, those tiny arteries take the first hit. Cinnamon's polyphenols act like a protective coat, keeping those vessels steady. Studies from the NIH confirm that regular cinnamon use lowers blood sugar and improves circulation. Why does this matter for you? When blood sugar is steady, confidence is steady. You no longer deal with sudden crashes or afternoon slumps. Practically, it is simple. Add 1 jar, 4 teaspoons to your coffee. It gives a warm, subtle flavor and can even smooth out the jitters some men feel after caffeine. One of my patients, a 58-year-old contractor, told McKinnon alone helped him power through long work days without that usual 2 p.m. crash. Ingredient 2, cocoa powder, the nitric oxide booster. Unsweetened dark cocoa is another easy addition. Cocoa is rich in flavonoids like epicin that naturally increase in nitric oxide production. Nitric oxide is the signal your vessels need to relax and open. After 50, the body makes less of it, which is why circulation slows. Cocoa helps restore it. The Cleveland Clinic has shown that colloids improve the inner lining of your blood vessels, leading to stronger circulation, better morning performance, and sharper mental clarity. MKA for natural testosterone. When blood flow improves, you feel younger and more present in daily life. Practically stir in 1 teaspoon of unsweetened cocoa It turns your coffee into a rich mocha without sugar and without guilt. Ingredient 3. Maca powder, the hormone supporter. Maca for natural testosterone marker. An ancient Peruvian root is often called nature's vitality booster. Unlike quick fix pills, it works with your body, helping support natural testosterone production and overall energy balance. MKA contains amino acids, zinc, and compounds that promote resilience. Many men describe the effect as a steady return to feeling like themselves again. Energy is consistent, mood stabilizes, and confidence rises. Practically add 1 teaspoon 3 or 4 times a week. Give it 2 to 3 weeks, and you may notice improved stamina during daily routines, as well as in intimacy. It also blends smoothly with coffee, giving a nutty malty taste. Here is a simpler routine. Tomorrow start with cinnamon. Next week add cocoa. By the 3rd week, rotate in maca. This step-by-step approach prevents overwhelm and allows your body to adjust. Within a month, your morning ritual will not only wake you up, but also support circulation, hormones, and vitality in a natural way. Remember, these are not exotic or expensive. They're everyday ingredients available at the grocery store. Why difference comes from knowing how to use them consistently. And coming up, we will cover 2 more additions that my patients often call game changers. These next ones go deeper, fueling testosterone production and boosting circulation even more. We have already covered the first 3 upgrades you can add to your coffee. Now let us move into the next 2 ingredients. These are the ones that many of my patients describe as true game changers because they not only support circulation, but also fuel testosterone production and steady energy all day long. Ingredient for coconut oil, natural coconut oil, for steady energy fuel for testosterone. When most men hear about adding oil to coffee, they look at me with surprise. But coconut oil contains medium-chain triglycerides, often called MCTs, which your body converts into clean, immediate energy. Unlike sugar, which spikes and crashes, MCTs provide a steady burn. Why coconut oil for steady energy? Does this matter for men over 50? Testosterone is built from cholesterol and fats. Without enough healthy fat in the diet, your body struggles to produce this critical hormone. Coconut oil gives you the raw material for hormone production while also stabilizing energy. The Mayo Clinicus pointed out how consistent energy balance is directly linked to hormone health. I had a patient, Thomas, 64 years old, who came to me feeling drained by mighty morning every day. He was skipping breakfast, only relying on black coffee and sugar. When he switched to blending a teaspoon of coconut oil into his morning coffee, the difference was dramatic. Instead of feeling foggy by 10 more a.m., he described powering through until lunch with sharper focus and more stamina. Practically start small with half a teaspoon and blend it in. A frother or small blender turns it creamy like a cafe latte. If digestion feels heavy, adjust the amount until your body adapts. Ingredient 5. Ginger circulation rocket fuel. The final ingredient is ginger. Fresh or powdered, ginger contains compounds that naturally dilate blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and protect testicular function. Research has even shown that regular ginger intake can improve testosterone levels and sperm quality for older men. It is one of the simplest daily habits to keep circulation strong. Think of your blood vessels as pipes that slowly collect rust. Ginger acts like a gentle cleaner, keeping those pipes open and smooth. It is not about a sudden jolt. It is about long-term protection. Ginger for lasting circulation. I once worked with a retired veteran Robert, age 70, who struggled with circulation issues and energy dips. He began adding a thin slice of fresh ginger to his coffee each morning. Within a month, He told me he felt a renewed sharpness in both energy and confidence. For him, it was not about chasing youth, but about feeling capable again. Practically use a quarter teaspoon of powder or a thin ginger for lasting circulation slice of fresh root in your coffee. Fresh ginger gives an immediate kick of volatile oils, while powder provides more consistent long-term benefits. These two additions, coconut oil and ginger, work at a deeper level than the first three. One fuels testosterone production and energy stability. The other keeps blood vessels healthy and circulation strong. Together, they create a foundation for vitality that goes far beyond a caffeine buzz. In just a moment, I will tie all 5 ingredients together into a simple system you can follow without overwhelm. But first, tell me in the comments if you had to pick only one of these 5 ingredients to start with. Which one would it be? Gentlemen, let us take a step back and look at the full picture. We started this conversation by talking about mornings that no longer feel the same. Too many men accept this as ain't an avoidable part of aging. But what you've seen today is that small intentional changes can rewrite that story. The first ingredient, cinnamon, helps stabilize blood sugar and protect those tiny arteries that matter most. Cocoa powder boosts nitric oxide, the molecule your vessels rely on to open up and deliver strong circulation. MKA provides natural support for testosterone and energy, helping you feel steady and resilient. Coconut oil fuels hormone production and gives you lasting clean energy throughout the day, and ginger keeps your vessels open, reduces inflammation, and protects long-term vitality. Individually, each one brings value. Together, they create a morning ritual that fuels your circulation, your hormones, and your confidence. It is not about chasing youth. It is about working with your body, giving it the raw materials it has been missing. And recap, challenge, and final advice, building a foundation for health after 50. I have seen men in their late 50s, their 60s, even their 70s reclaim energy, focus, and intimate confidence just by following this simple approach. These are not magic pills or risky shortcuts. They are everyday foods and nutrients you can find in your local grocery store. And the best part is when you stay consistent, the results build over time. Here is a simple plan you can follow. Week 1, add cinnamon to your coffee. Week 2, stir in cocoa. Week 3, rotate in MKA a few times per cup. Challenge and final advice week. By the 4th week, try coconut oil or ginger. Track how you feel each week. Notice your energy, your mood, your mornings. These small changes add up, and within a month, you will see why so many men call this the easiest upgrade they ever made. So, here is my challenge to you tomorrow morning. Do not just drink your coffee the usual way. Upgrade it with at least one of these ingredients. Share in the comments what you tried and what difference you notice. And if you found value in this video, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss another tip. Your engagement helps this community of men over 50 grow stronger together. Remember, my friend, age is not the end of vitality. Your body has not given upon you. With small, steady changes, you can support your circulation, your hormones, and your confidence naturally. And before we close, let me remind you, this video is for educational purposes only. It does not replace medical advice. Every man's body is unique. If you are experiencing pain, significant changes, or have personal concerns, please consult with your healthcare provider. Your well-being deserves personalized care. Stay strong, gentlemen. This is Dr. Jennifer Morgan, reminding you that the best years of your life are not behind you.